under arrest. Technically, he should be under arrest. Also,
if you
how is it not a conflict of interest to have him plan his own persecution?
From experience of murdering.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're emotionally distressed.
Speaking of experience of murdering, you do not actually, if they have no evidence, don't need to go to jail.
We know where he's going to be.
Until,
you know where to find him.
if he's complying with the then he's fine.
Actually, it would kind of work like this for all of you
have the name of the
uneducated people. It would work like this. He would be arrested. It would be deemed if he was fit to be released. If he's fit to be released and abides and doesn't flee town, then he could be released. No, he wasn't arrested at all.
Oh, everybody. The president's address has been said.
I thought we did that. We pointed guns at him.
Yeah, but then the guns were pointed at me when I didn't commit a crime. Also, you're allowing him to plan his own court date. You call that a conflict of interest, sir? Over there in the sunglasses? Use your goddamn brain.
Planning.
See, this is what happened when we don't have marshals. They all fucking quit.
It's not my fault.
No, yeah, I'm a sheriff.
Yes.
The Stillwater Marshal.
Technically, I'm still the head marshal, so I can do whatever.
Okay.
That is true. You are head marshal.
Jacoa heard on the radio there was someone that used to be a judge, but he needs to be re-sworn in. I think he should be the judge. Jacoa, I still don't know if I'm prosecuting or defending, and whichever one I do, there needs to be someone else doing the other thing.
I have another lawyer.
Mr. Hobbs,
So
Mr.
you
Hobbs
will be
has already
defending.
said that he would represent Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm being defense for Mr. West then?
Yes, you'll be defending.
Okay.
It's on him.
Now we're gonna have a jury. It's not gonna be like we're not bringing this random judge in. I will be judge, but when there is a jury, it is my job to keep everybody in line. That is my position. We will have a jury, though. I don't mind that. Because
no offense,
this is the law that West himself
I think
passed.
a more impartial judge would be more appropriate when. No offense, but
Ma'am.
I think a more impartial judge would be more appropriate.
Investigate the scene
where,
of the
Ma'am.
there would be no one that would be in next charge.
Why ain't the marshals at the scene of the crime?
Ma'am,
be doing some
a
investigating.
good point. We should definitely investigate the scene of the crime. Or,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need.
I was
Whatever
actually
it is
just
that you're
there,
doing.
and I have all my investigators there already.
Okay,
good.
we need more
Hold on,
evidence.
Tracy.
Who are these freelance investigators you're talking about? I ain't heard of them.
This is the law that
in
he
the sand
passed
for
himself.
several weeks, but journalists.
You were
okay,
backed
so
by
they're
a
not
tax,
like
and then
private
nobody
eyes or
logged
nothing,
on.
Are they?
So he fired you. But that was the
Well, they
actual.
said
That was
you
West
can-
that
You can
fired you.
journalize away. I don't give no
Definitely
shits
private.
about no journalize.
Okay, so Thursday we're planning to do this. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, actually,
Okay, well we all got our work cut out
Get
for
away
us.
from
We
me,
need
you
to
disgusting
make
woman.
sure that investigation
Hold!
goes successfully because all we have to go off of right now is a testimony.
hold.
That's-
It has to
I
happen
mean, I'm not
Sunday.
saying I don't believe it. Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday.
What's so special about
I mean,
Sunday?
we gotta. Just,
really
I mean,
giving
that
a lot of
works for
time
me.
here.
We just need to make sure all the people involved are there.
Yep. Time to get a man on a walkabout Thursday.
But these witnesses are. I heard
Well, the
from
only
Mr.
witness-
Hobbs that it was.
Uh,
Heard from Mr. Hobbs that Mr. Lanius was seen on scene, along with somebody named Sean, who I can only assume because Mr. Hobbs mentioned gray hair is Sean Tweed. Which then throws you into suspicion from me, because I know how tight you are, Mr. Miller, with the people of Stillwater.
First of all,
And if they're the sole witnesses to this crime...
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was out sitting in a cave. I've been to the Stillwater place once. So, again, what the hell are you talking about? Let's continue on with that other accusation from that lady over there about a fair judge. This is the law that West himself passed. He wrote the law that all judges of the land will be the president. Therefore, I am the judge.
I mean, technically, you're not the president yet.
I am acting president.
Not yet.
He agreed I'm acting
Yeah,
president.
either acting president as the current one is grossly distable.
Right to due process.
Yes.
Fair court case.
And that's why we're doing a
And I
jury.
feel
Did
that
you
it
listen
shouldn't
to
be
a single
someone-
word that me, Sam Miller, said? That's why we'll have a jury.
I just felt
Mr.
that
Miller,
it
you
needed to be
cannot
someone who's
be-
not next in power.
It doesn't mean anything if I'm
You
judge.
cannot
I'm there
be
to
a
keep
part-
things
you
in
cannot
line.
be a
We have
part
a
of
jury,
the trial
lady.
and
You're
be
too
the judge
closely
doesn't-
connected.
Listen, people.
I'm so
Listen,
confused.
I can be a judge because I'm nice and fair and regal. And then I will decide
This
the
is the
fate
law
of
that
all
the
men
land was passed.
and ladies that enter the courtroom.
Just shake my
So
Oh,
I'm a
that's why
judge
we're doing
Sam.
the jury, though. That's why we're
They were
doing
doing
the
the
jury.
jury.
Mr.
Jury.
Jack,
Yeah.
I do think that we should go
Judge,
with Jacoa's
jury, and
suggestion of this
execution.
third party.
No, there will be no
You
third
fool, you
party.
can have a judge and a jury.
There is a judge to keep the court in
And an
order.
executioner.
The jury is the one that decides if he's guilty or not.
Yeah.
So it really
Right,
doesn't make a
but-
difference
But
if
you need
I'm
to
the
be down there
judge, like I'm
prosecuting
saying.
them, Miller.
Yeah, you need to be.
But you need to be
the one-
prosecuting, so I could be
Yeah.
up there and I could keep the order. You know, I'm
How,
good at
how
that.
am I prosecuting when
That's honestly
all we
the
need
best
is a
decision.
crown lawyer, which we have? Makes no sense to have me prosecute.
Because you're
You,
saying.
you have to be down
yeah,
there.
you're
You have to be at the
prosecuting
second
because
You have to
bench.
be down
That-
there.
Because you're accusing
lawyer.
him.
I'm not
Because you
accusing
are
him. It's the
accusing him of murdering
people
his wife.
versus.
It's gonna be a conflict of interest.
Okay, well then you.
How is it a conflict of
conflict of
interest?
interest.
In this trial.
It's the people versus. Have you ever
No, this
fucking
is-
read a law
okay,
book,
okay,
people?
Okay.
All
you
right.
got- everyone
Well,
just calm
Miller, you
down,
didn't
calm down,
specify
think for
you
a
weren't
second.
prosecuting.
Of course
Shut
I'm
up.
not.
Getting
It's the
so much
people
material.
versus. I'm not suing him
All
for
right,
murder.
then he can be.
All we need.
It's a
what we're
criminal
figuring out.
court.
We're trying to solve who killed Miss West. So what we need is an actual person that is the person that is bringing the charges to the court. That person is the one prosecuting Mr. West. So whoever is
No.
bringing this to court is the prosecutor.
It's
Yeah,
what
we
he's
need a
saying is it's a
federal
criminal
court.
case.
You're wrong.
It's a criminal
need a
case,
federal
so it's the
court
people versus
prosecutor.
Mr. West.
That's
There
what
is
I'm
no
saying.
single
Exactly.
That's-
accusing person. It's
So-
everyone.
thank you.
We need an
Thank
we
you,
need an
sir.
appointed
he's
lawyer
not
there.
technically. But he can't be the judge.
Of course I can. I
Actually,
don't
yeah,
make a
no.
decision if he's guilty or not. Let me ask you a question. When somebody's persecuted in another country, does the president get down and go be a judge and sit there like when he's accusing somebody of something? No, it's the people versus.
Well, let me ask you
Then-
this
Hey,
then.
yeah, no,
If you're
he's
gonna be
right,
the
yeah, he-
judge, then
He
will you
has to
be
the judge.
impartial?
It's
It doesn't matter. We have a
because he's
jury.
technically not part of this trial.
I'm so
He
confused
technically,
here.
Doesn't-
besides the people, he is technically not part of this. He is part of the people, but he's not, like you said, he is not the one prosecuting. So he technically can be the judge, like he said, because of the
He's
law.
also not the one making the final decision. So
Mr.
Exactly.
Miller is
Yeah.
right.
that's
Zach,
fine.
Yeah, he's,
In this
he is
case,
right.
that's there.
in this
Now
case,
people
the
get
judge
it.
isn't
Thank
really
you.
the one
Mr.
handing
Miller, on
down
many
actual
occasions,
judgment.
do we
so-
really believe he can be impartial?
But as long as he is not the one picking the jury, then it
Not
should
up
be
to
fine.
him to be impartial or not.
I don't
mean,
pick the jury.
it's like the jury
I will
of
agree to
impartial
that. Yeah,
people.
fine.
jury.
The
The
lawyers
jury
do.
of impartial
Mr.
people
Miller
will be
doesn't
making
pick
the
the
decision.
jury, and so be fine.
The lawyers
Leave it
do.
to
Yeah,
Coach
he can't pick the
to
jury.
the jury.
The lawyers do.
I'm gonna leave it to Coach.
Sounds good.
I'm glad you all now understand. The lawyers pick the jury.
So
Well,
I-
it sounded more
Glad
like a
this is cleared
suit.
up.
It sounded more like a
shouldn't
suit
be one
from
person
you,
from
Mr. Miller. To be fair,
each
that's
major
why everyone was
settlement.
so
Yeah, at
against
first.
it.
But how could it be a
Just
suit
did it
from
first,
me?
yeah.
How could I
That sounds
take
fair.
him to civil
seems
court
like the kind of
over
thing you would
murder?
do.
Don't
better
mind me
option.
volatile.
Shit, no.
I
Yeah,
don't
I hope
know.
you guys don't mind me volunteering.
Shit,
Seems like the
no.
kind
This
of
is a
thing you would
criminal
do. That's why
matter.
we're all
Well,
saying that.
dummies. Now we gotta get evidence. We gotta
Mr.
get over
Miller,
there.
man, have a
Well,
word.
yeah,
Okay,
One hair.
So, okay. Sunday, right? You're saying Sunday.
wrong with that.
I'm bored with
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Are you?
Hey, can I
okay,
get my
yeah.
gun back if you leave?
Do you want me to go to Trump Tower and talk to Mr. West to see if he can do Sunday? Because
Yeah.
we need to make sure he's
Who
there,
said that?
obviously.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I'll do that.
It's gotta be in the nighttime.
I might-
Because
yeah.
I'm gone on a
He's-
walkabout. I'll
okay,
return
he's not
Sunday.
right.
Is there a way I can load it back?
I'll go talk
Oh,
to
we've
him.
already confirmed that.
I might.
That loading
Hey,
is
Mr.
If you
Miller,
got-
we'll make sure we have a
I
courthouse
asked you
built
like
by
a
then.
secretary.
Good job. Good job.
Hey,
You've all
fancy
done a
some shit, should you have an
just
armory?
amazing job today. Thank you.
Well, we do,
Also,
but she gets locked up by the people
keep
who
your
don't,
evidence away from the
do their
media.
job
Don't let her
anymore.
be touching stuff. She is not a part of the law.
Okay,
Yeah,
hey, Vic.
so-
Vic.
Unless I want to break into the dinner. All right, whatever. Take your gun back.
Mr. Miller, man, have a word.
What the
Of course you may.
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna get you a different gun. Hey, bye.
Call me president, though, son.
Of course, sir.
As per
President.
usual,
Are we
when I
heading
go
back?
Stillwater is
to
willing to
people
offer its
that
full
you're
support.
choosing for the
You
jury.
named Floyd
Do
as
not
your
leak
new
any
vice
information
president
out. Don't
after
let
the
any
trial.
parties
Here, we're gonna go to
know which
ham.
one it
Well, I
is.
think we're gonna do is some kind of a fair decision on a vice president, but don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will take it as a fair suggestion, and we will all decide together as a people as a whole. We will bring this land together and make it strong once we get justice for Beth.
How much?
President, though,
Oh,
aren't
is
you?
that a
How
con-
much
is that a
money would it
conflict
take
of
to make it a
interest?
It is
more
conflict
fair
of interest,
decision?
unfortunately.
Don't. Oh, I ain't taking no money,
be
sir.
very
I'm an honest president.
Choosing any
That's
side so far.
completely
So.
unbiased.
As you wish, as you wish.
Don't you worry.
I apologize.
Don't you worry.
Which I thank you.
I'd like to just tell everybody right now, I'm gonna be making pins that say "Justice for Beth." This is such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. She's such a kind, gentle woman.
I will take 10.
Yes, I'll have pins made up for you. Don't you worry. Pins and flyers. Pins and flyers. Oh, God. I'm gonna be holding an alternate funeral. If you don't feel comfortable going to Prump Tower, you can meet me at the Red Obelisk. I'll be holding a funeral there as well.
Does this mean you and Kimberly's date are off?
Of course they are. If you ask me about that date again, I'm gonna file harassment.
That you may.
Let's not presidential.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Fund her payment.
Ask you a question. Did you ask me if you wanted it rescheduled? Because why haven't you asked me that? Do you think I have time for a date right now? A woman just got murdered.
I mean, you probably squeeze it in.
You're very sexy, and would you like it rescheduled?
Yes, we will go tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
You promise?
I promise. Now you
Hey,
give me
you
a moment.
promise?
Give me a moment. I gotta organize a funeral.
Pinky promise?
Don't touch my pinky.
Tracy.
We're not on a date yet.
Tracy.
Yes.
I'll take that.
If you'd like to speak to Cricket, come to the Green Obelisk.
I will be holding an alternate funeral for Beth.
You did
The
well.
red.
We gotta be doing our sheriff's stuff.
The red
We
ob.
need to do a
You are all welcome to attend.
Well, this turned
Okay.
into an
Friend of mine. All right. Like I said, thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming to dearest Beth's funeral. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. You'll hear that, you bastards in the sky. She's gone. So I'm gonna start off by singing a song, playing a tune for her. Will you all get comfortable? And then we'll have a moment where anyone can say what they want to say, okay? Does that sound okay with you people?
Yes.
You're the one who lost the wife, sir, or whatever you want to do, I suppose.
Wasn't my wife. She was the president's wife. But I knew her 'cause
President's wife, sorry.
I was vice president. So I knew her.
Oh, right, wrong name, sorry.
All right. All right, here we go. Ahem. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How exist before it's washed to the sea. How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? And how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? How many times, West, can you turn your head away? She's gone because of you. The answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. Beth is blowing in the wind.
It's so sad.
First in Vice Bath.
That was beautiful.
If you have guns, feel free to shoot them in the sky right now.
Woo! I fired Trank Dart, but I'm afraid I might hurt someone.
Rest in peace, Beth! Rest in peace!
Can I throw a grenade?
Absolutely!
Wait, where did you throw the grenade?
Grenade! Huh!
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
Alright. The floor is open if anyone wants to say anything, some kind words, maybe.
I only met Beth once. I was out in my cat, and I found her trapped in a canyon with that Floyd from Homegrown Narcotics. I'm not sure what they were doing, but Floyd died, so I escorted her home, and she rewarded me greatly. And from then on, I knew she was a good woman.
Justice for Beth. Anybody else?
Yeah, I did know her. I knew Beth for many years. She dated my friend Shackleton, and then she dated this other guy, and then she dated Mr. Underwood, and then he shot himself in the face because, you know, she broke his heart. And then she dated the president, and then I think she dated you, Miller, before that. I think she dated a lot of people. She's a kind person, and, you know, I would hope to have dated her one day. That's it. Thank you.
Justice for Beth.
Alright, I'm done with this. Bye, Miller.
Bye. Who's next?
I have some words to say.
All right.
I have words to say. My name is Mr. Thomas Hobbs, and I have been Mrs. West's attorney for some time now, and all I can say is she was one of the kindest individuals I've ever met in my life. I mean, she would say some mean things occasionally, but really, like, they were mean things that meant you to think about yourself, and she helped me to think about myself a lot. But she'd been feeling really bad the last couple of days.
Continue.
She'd been feeling sad and down, and I didn't know what to do to cheer her up. But
Alright, there's a funeral over here. You be fucking respectful.
It's alright, go ahead, continue.
You fucking make me too.
Maybe someday I'll see your great spirit in the sky, Mrs. West. Maybe someday. And if there's anything that anybody has that needed to be taken care of by Mrs. West, they can come and see me. I'm the executor of her estate.
Justice for Beth.
These people are speaking ill of Beth. Shall we kill them?
No, she wouldn't want us to do that. She was gentle as a butterfly. We will not harm those that speak ill of her, but we will not befriend them.
As you wish.
You got something to say?
All right.
I only spoken to Beth a few times while being a part of the marshals a long time ago. Ironically, I talked to her yesterday after the auction. It's weird, man. Heard seeing spirits pass and go right before your eyes, and you never see them again, man. I can only hope for her the best travels in the spirit world wherever she go, man. She deserve better.
Justice for Beth.
Justice.
Justice, man.
Alright, who's next?
I knew Miss Beth. I knew her for a very long time too, and the first time I've ever met her, she gave me cookies while I was hiding from everybody else in a bush. And
Oh God!
really good cookies.
I love cookies.
And I went and visited her sometimes, and she was really nice. And I always remember her as a nice lady.
Well,
You did well, child. You did
remember
well.
her.
Thank you.
Remember her strong and proud. Not as a dead, decaying corpse floating in the wind because of that monster, the ex-president. Justice for Beth.
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 Yeah, justice. Yeah. All right. Who's got anything else to say? Anybody? What about you, Rosalina? You got anything you want to say? You knew her pretty well.
I'm gonna miss her.
I gotta miss her too.
Girl I could talk to. She was the only one that didn't put up with your shit with me, and her and I were so powerful together. And I can't believe she's gone.
God, it's too much. Too much.
Her and I got you guys through the pillows. We did it together.
I remember that. I remember that.
I'll never forget the adventures her and I went on together.
Justice for Beth.
Justice for Beth.
Justice.
Justice for Beth.
Anybody else have anything they want to say?
It's a shame I never got to meet her.
You would have loved her, sir. Gentle as a butterfly.
I'm sure I would.
Hey, Sean.
All right. I'm going to play you one more song. All of you here for coming. And this one's for you as well, Beth.
Just staring over here with a shotgun.
I am. Mommy made me miss my M&Ms. I'm mad. All right. I'm ready. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes of curiosity. Dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. Sir,
Okay.
how dare you laugh at my song?
I was
Mr.
overcome with emotion, President.
Vice President.
All right, I'll continue.
Acting.
There's definitely some
I don't know how to fail.
Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, or we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Beth, you were my girl, Beth.
So sad.
I love you as a friend. All we are is dust in the wind.
Such a good person. You're so young.
Now for a tomato solo. Justice for Beth.
Justice for Beth.
Justice.
Thank you all.
Can we all give a hug to the sky?
Thank you all for coming.
Mrs. West.
Everybody bring it in. All everybody group hug. Group hug for Beth.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Justice for Beth.
Never forget you. Thank you. Thank you all again so much.
Now, we need to talk about something now.
All right.
Now, as far as I'm aware, you only got one thing to bring justice to Beth. And this little girl right here.
I will protect her with my life.
Good.
But that's the issue. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a... Okay.
Protect that little girl.
Okay.
She's justice for Beth. She's a witness, and I'll witness. Was anyone else with you, darling?
There's a scorpion.
No.
Okay. Protect this little girl.
Like I said, you got to put her somewhere where they'll never find her. They'll check Greenup for sure, man.
They will break
She can
upon
stay
Green
in my
Obelisk like
cave.
water on
Nobody
rocks
knows
if they
where it's
try.
at.
I like that. I like that thing.
Oh, I like that.
What you're saying is true. Then you better. I tell you this right now. Little girl is like a little sister to me. She's my daughter. And if she goes, I don't know what I'm gonna do to myself.
Be okay, little bug.
You're the
will
best
look
thing
to our
that's ever happened to
defenses.
me, little girl.
Should we go crash the false funeral that West holds?
I'd like to go there just so I can
would make
see
us
the
look bad.
disgusting people that would go near the man who murdered her to pay respects for her. How dare
We should
they?
consider them all our enemies.
Pretty much. Let's go have a look.
Vic's there. Vic's not our enemy.
To
I
ours.
just wanted to
To
see what's
ours.
going on there.
Don't attack. Beth wouldn't want us to.
Who's coming in? We got Cat Wonderful came with 79 bits. The Reaper with 100 bits. Thank you guys so much. Have I caught everything? We understood? Yes, caught everything. What a fucking train ride of emotions. What train ride of emotions? Roller coaster. Train ride. Whatever. I don't know. It's roller coaster, isn't it? I fucked up that saying. But you know what I'm saying. You fucking know what I'm saying.